A client came up that wanted an application that will run on desktop, web and mobile, and Flutter is one of the solutions that has this feature with React Native. But as I have more expertise on Flutter and the Ergisbok ecosystem, I wanted to create a project that uses it, so I could generate testable code and produce golden tests especially, and yeah, use all the best practices. But the project that I've generated with Ergisbok CLI didn't run out of the box with on the web, and here I'm gonna show you the changes I made to make it work on web. So these are some default changes on the Android files, the build scripts that are about Facebook and login and stuff. These are not deal breaking, but one of the deal breaking elements is Dart.io. It is not available on web, so I've changed the environment config to have just base URL with the development endpoints. This I'll change to my service endpoint. The homepage navigation item I've commented. This is a boilerplate code that I'll probably remove at some point. Also, the permissions controller, I've added my to-do here, and the permission service. So there is an idea that any root should have a flag, any root or action. So any screen, any button activity or any subsection activation could be activated based on flags loaded at the beginning of application load, and this could introduce opening of features incrementally and to specific users. But in my case, I don't need this feature, so I just placing empty map for this profile page that I'll probably remove this. I've already commented the profile routes. The push notification block I replaced with to do, and because I'll probably remove this bootstrapped route. And here are the root models and root permissions. So these are root settings bootstrapped by the IDE plugin that creates new features. So the root, I've not changed in here, but I've besides the default location to do root. And here are the roots. I've commented here most of the code and left only a simple to do root, again bootstrapped by the plugin. Here are the root paths, and essentially the splash block is changed if there is no redirection to go to do list. And here is the to do dependency, and that is bootstrapped by the IDE, the development environment. And lastly, yeah, this is the last. I will not need network translations loaded from the backend service, so there will be hard coded in the app. So I'm just introducing here empty object. So I will not need to implement permissions and a service at my endpoint to get the project running. And yeah, probably the most critical points is the environment config .io and all the work needed to get all the changes needed to have the app redirect to the newly created to-do feature. So yeah, there are several files that need to be changed, like the definition of the root path, root permissions, and the router to redirect to the new location. And after all this changes, the application starts normally on web, Android and desktop.